Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're not new here, welcome back. My name is Florence and I'm an artist and a mom. And today's video is made possible by Arrtx. Arrtx has once again sent me some markers to try out and review. This set is the Simptap acrylic markers in 48 colors, and these markers are a bit different than the ones I've reviewed before. You still need to shake them like standard acrylic markers, but then you need to take this cap off at the end and press down. The instructions say to click it several times to activate the pigment. This feature for these markers is supposed to help control the flow of the paint more. After doing this for most of the markers, I used a different technique. Instead of clicking the end several times, I just held it down until the tip was saturated. As you may guess, this process did take quite a bit of time, and my thumb was sore after all of it, but once it was all done and they were ready, they were pretty fun to paint with. As always, I swatched all of the markers. Technically, I did this while I was activating them, but that sheet in my sketchbook looked pretty messy, and I just wanted a nicer looking swatch sheet for this video. I'm pretty happy with the colors in this set, and they have some lovely creams, yellows, and pinks. And I really love this chartreusey color. There are about 6 shades of greens, and I am a huge green fan, so I could always go for more, of course, but that's just a personal preference. This set also has some metallic shades, which I thought was really cool. Next, we're moving on to practicing. I've become more comfortable using acrylic markers and decided to try a bit of a different method this time. Instead of waiting for the layers to dry, I went right on top with another color to try to blend it. I think the paper in this mixed media book helped with that. The last sketchbook I used for acrylic markers had a much smoother paper and the paint dried much faster. I tried that same blending method with these little mushrooms. I doodled a simple sketch of a log with mushrooms and planned what colors I wanted to use for the study I'll be painting. I chose an image of a rotting log with these bright orange mushrooms growing out of it because I really liked the contrast. I also have been wanting to practice more with studies like this, as it's very challenging for me. I actually ended up liking the little practice doodle a bit more than my actual study, even though it's a bit rough. Logs, bark, trees in general are really hard for me, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I chose to do this. I've avoided it for long enough. I'm trying to focus on nature studies, landscapes, objects I'm not used to drawing. I think it's pretty evident in my work, and I noticed it more while I was putting together my portfolio the other day, but I just don't have any backgrounds. I think practicing landscapes, architecture, things like that will help me start incorporating backgrounds. And I feel like when I have done some backgrounds in the past, specifically with landscapes, woods, whatever, I would add too much detail. It takes away from the main focus of the painting. So it's about finding a balance, I think. Learning how to paint landscapes, but also simplifying it. I'll keep working on it, and this exercise was pretty helpful. I feel like I over-rendered it, but overall, I think it's pretty okay for something outside of my comfort zone. This mushroom study was a lot easier for me because I've painted this type of mushroom plenty of times before, so it wasn't difficult. The hard part was the dirt and bark of the ground and, well, I was going to say background, but alas, there is no background. I just did a green color to contrast with the red of the mushrooms. The reference had a really pretty out of focus forest, but I wasn't sure how to do it. That was just another sign to me that I need to practice. I think I've been stuck in my comfort zone for too long and I want to improve as an artist. Do any of y'all feel the same way? So, my final thoughts. Despite the markers being a bit finicky for me to activate the paint and my thumb getting sore from pressing so many caps, I really like this set. I like Arrtx a lot in general, and the quality of the paint is nice, and their markers are just fun to paint with. I can use them for a fuller, more finished piece or for some quick studies like what I did today. And I just appreciate Arrtx as a company. They've sent me so many lovely gifts and they've been so nice to work with. So thank you again, Arrtx. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and maybe learned something new. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more art-related videos, and I will talk to y'all again soon. Bye!